Greetings, Aries, and welcome to your energy check-in for January 20th through February 20th. Let's just see how things are going for you today. So we'll begin with getting a reading for the Celtic Cross. And Aries, as we begin, Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Fulfillment. Well, this is an exciting card to have. You have reached a certain level of, as it says, fulfillment in your life and the things you enjoy doing. And a beautiful card to start off with your energy, the energy of fulfillment. And imagining that best and most beautiful life you can and moving toward that, because you are in the realm of curiosity. You're seeking to know, to explore, to get a sudden idea or information concerning something you have been thinking about. And as we go into this reading, Aries, it would be great to subscribe to this channel and also to watch this to the very end, because there's a lot of information that you probably can't get in just one viewing of this. So as we go into Ingrid's insights, and welcome, my name is Ingrid, and we're here to do this reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and to check in on your energy as we move into this next phase of the sign of Aquarius. Curiosity. I have this sense of looking inward, of using your imagination more, of having quick and sudden insights and taking action on those. And what is it that we need to know for you, Aries, is an obstacle or a challenge to you working with that curiosity, working with those insights and intuitions. Eight of Wands, movement. I see these ideas now taking flight in you, these flights of fancy, these curiosities, the kind of young energy of suddenly coming on a new thought and thinking, wow, I could actually do this, or that's just something that out of the blue. And there's leading you to movement, to taking action, to swiftness toward something that feels fiery and passionate for you at this moment. As we are in the mid-January and moving on to February, this is saying, where are this curiosity taking you? What kind of places, travel, vacations, exploring, new places you might want to live, new places you might want to work and learn things, go back to school or get higher certification in some field, that you're using your intelligence and you're joining that sense of imagination and intelligence, Aries. And that's going to give you swift movement. And Spirit Guides, what do my Aries need to know is at the root of this? Union. Well, beautiful. There's a relationship at the foundation of this question that you come to explore with curiosity, and you've got energy of moving forward with this union, two cups. Your soulmate, twin flame. You both have worked hard on healing certain elements of your own relational field, and also of coming to understand deeply what this union is of your two cups will be. But you're coming at this union from two full cups and sharing that love, that fulfillment, that a sense of a union is moving out of just a strictly solo view of life or a solitary way of moving through your daily life, your work, your family, and friends. There's a union. And let's follow up and see, what do your higher powers want you to know, Aries? From your crown to download at this moment. And this card stayed behind the moon. At the crown is the moon. The moon is in this very pink, delicate, almost when something is newborn, that pinkness, that freshness, that mysteriousness that the moonlight brings. You know, the moonlight is just both magical and mysterious, but it creates a certain kind of madness or lunacy. And this is showing me that to say at the crown, the moon, all of these hidden feelings, fears that we have to face as we look at some of the dark phobias of our lives. But it's showing that there's this freshness, this innocence in this new moonlight, this full moon. And there is a full moon coming up, I think, at the end of the month of January. And to take time, Aries, to be in this moonlight. Because the moon is mother. The moon is that receptive energy of light, the reflective. It's the mirror and mirroring ourselves. And to spend time, Aries, in front of a mirror, even as strange as this might sound, but look into your eyes and take a moment to really focus on your eyes and see how beautiful you are. And don't let that moonlight obscure that, because you're on fire, Aries. And to radiate that, especially now in this winter time, to find activities and ways of expressing your energy and passions in a way that at the crown it's saying the moonlight, to be to maybe things, to keep things a little hidden and secret until you know what it's time to let go of, which is defeat. So we're leaving the Five of Swords behind. It's something that perhaps it was cutting words, harsh words, hurtful communications that cut us to the quick, that made us think horrible thoughts or get into repetitive behavioral patterns that we know don't serve us anymore, but that we just feel that sense of victimizer, feeling that we have to fight, especially with our thoughts, self-conflict, mental anguish, because we're in conflict. And the moon does make it where it's harder to see clearly. So at the crown, at this most optimal position to view this question you came to, Aries, is the moon is saying that things are still in a kind of hidden form, obscured, secret. The light isn't quite clear, and you're leaving behind any kind of sense of defeat, hurt, where the situation is one of both parties feel at a loss, or it's not a mutually beneficial experience, and you're moving on from that kind of mental anguish or use, where in your relationship you might be fighting with these sharp-tongued expressions that aren't really true or serving you or the other. So what's coming for my Aries is choices. Choices, black and white, good and bad, right and wrong. Choices among the multitude of this illusions of life, this dream we're in, Aries. And the question you have, whether it's about a certain situation at work that you're having trouble solving your position in, or a relationship at home with a significant other or family, or just some creative idea or curiosity, like as we saw, that is stimulating your mind to think about something in a fresh way, because there's this union at the root, a foundation of something coming together, whether it's this joining of the masculine and feminine aspects of yourself, Aries, and harmonizing those and moving away from this realm of mental defeat and of really using our minds in a negative way, whatever that is, to fight, to doubt, to criticize, to lash out, to hurt. And the mind is the beginning of this whole manifestation of this dream. And in tarot, we see these cards are showing us where in this energy field, how is the Aries in general, whoever's watching this at this moment or whenever, is vibrating in this field. These are each cards are portals. This is a portal into a vast Akashic library of possibilities, the quantum field, where pure potential seeks manifestation, and you make the choice, Aries, based on these deep inner feelings. And sometimes they can send us off on a wild goose chase. Or maybe they have in the past we can look back and think, well, a lot of my choices have led to defeat or self-defeating thoughts. But the foundation, there is a union coming. It could be in this relationship you're in now, Aries, or something new, a new twin flame that you never imagined, that's already there at the foundation of who you are. And these choices are coming, and that's what's coming right now, and the what's on the horizon, or what you're focusing on right now. So spirit guides, let us know together, what does my Aries need to know about the situation and these choices that are coming in, and how do you see yourself in this question? Dedication. The Eight of Pentacles. Well, Aries, you've been working diligently on something for many, many moons. And you've been like a loyal dog, that loyalty to this project, to this career path, to this relational path, this creating whatever that is something that you will say you have dedicated yourself to. You've been a devotee of something. 8 years, perhaps. So Aries, think 8 years back. What was happening? If you could think back that far and bring that into this reading right now. because these are important messages that you will begin to see in this, the cycles of the moon, the phases of things. And now, spirit guides, what do Aries need to know about the people that you're dealing with, your environment, people you live with, work with, just daily life, the environment around what you're looking at as we come to this general reading, Aries, and harmony. Well, that's a beautiful environment to have around you. That sense of harmony, that sense that all of our choices, all of this movement forward, our curiosity, that obscure working undercover, so to speak, in the moonlight, and union coming into this harmony of a happy life in whatever form that is for my Aries out there. It's a happy life is many different scenarios. But take time to really bring this vision, this feeling of this happy life that is one based on harmony into your active imagination. And take a moment as you go to bed tonight to relax, attune to your higher voice inside, and listen, and like you're creating and directing an inner movie, to imagine watching in real time and feeling the sensations of this environment and the people you're speaking with, the animals around you, what you're doing, how your clothes feel. If you're eating something, how it looks, the colors, the textures, the taste, and really embody this life of happiness and harmony. Because that's in your environment now. So, spirit guides, what do my Aries need to know about the hope and fear as we go into this phase of the next 4 weeks, January 20th to the February 20th? Exploration. Wow, well, you have another one of the pages. This is the Princess of Wands, exploration. That energy, that feminine receptive energy where the imagination and intuition is, and that receptivity of going after what you want, but at the same time letting that energy of harmony come to you, Aries. And your hope and fear is that perhaps as you join at the base of this union, that you will be held back from this exploration, this self-exploration of this fire, and finding out what is really your passion and bringing that fully into every moment of your life. And you have that movement coming, and you have these choices to make, but you've been very dedicated. And all my Aries out there, we all have our own stories. We all have our own conundrums or excitements, possibilities, and then we're having to look at those. And these cards, each one is a window into a whole world that we might not have been able to understand. We might not have been able to put our finger on. Why I'm feeling this way? Why am I working so hard at this? Why do I feel these patterns of defeat or self-defeat, and how that's in the past? So I am letting go, and to give ourselves that, applaud in a way, to accept that's where we have been, and we're moving toward choices and making new choices. And let's see, what do spirit guides want my Aries to know about how to resolve this situation, this relationship? What is the key that'll open the door to the highest and best for all involved with this? And to begin to visualize that beautiful life you want and what it actually looks like, smells like, tastes like, what it feels to sit on the sofa of this dream house, to eat the food in this beautiful kitchen, to bring that into your world. How do you do that? The Hierophant. You do that through making a commitment, a higher contract. Maybe you've been in a contract or a kind of relationship or a kind of understanding or belief system that now you're ready to take it to the next level, to actually embody that wisdom or that higher knowledge that you're receiving. That feeling, if you're in studying, this curiosity is a card of education and studying and learning. And the exploration of the Page of Wands is about exploration and actually moving, going into a new realm, out of our comfort zone. And the Hierophant is asking us, as above, so below, to pull down through our crown chakra where we have the moon, to pull in that very instinctual, intuitive, mysterious, hidden knowledge. And with this union at the foundation, it seems Aries, for you out there, my Aries, are ready to take a relationship to a higher level, to marriage. That's a high contract before the authority of the church, for instance. But it's just saying that the Hierophant represents our alliance to that higher authority, whether it's joining a really enormous company or being involved in a network of hospitals, but it's doing things in a more traditional manner because this was upright. And it's about contracts, and our deepest contract, of course, is always with our higher self, and that inner marriage of our inner life and our outer life, of our dream world and our waking world. And we've joined those, the masculine and feminine, the light and dark sides of us through this Hierophant. And our commitment and contract is with our higher power. So a beautiful reading for my Aries check-in energy. And let's see, what do our angel spirit guides want Aries to know as we move into January 20 to February 20th. And Aries, if you like the way I read, please subscribe to my channel, and that's the way I can get these messages out. And let's see, the angels want you to know transformation. Beautiful. Well, through this union and this joining, this new level of development, this new belief, taking it to the next level, to this higher contract, is going to lead to a transformation for my Aries. Feel that power of that light extending out of you, from your chest, from your arms, through your heart. And feel that fire and that passion. Because the angels want you to know Father, Mother, God. Reach to that light. Both of these cards is so interesting, are having this energy of reaching for the light. And Aries, you are the fire, so reach toward that fire and that union and that deepest commitment. And making those right choices in the future, because we make those futures right now in our own imagination by dreaming this beautiful life that you want and that you're creating in harmony. And you can do it, Aries, as you do so well, with ease and grace, standing on one foot, balancing, but bringing down that beautiful blue light, that light of clarity, that light of inner flames that ignite our intuition and insight about what we need to do, where we need to go, who we need to speak to, and to clean out those chakra systems. And you see how there's a blending from one hand into the other, this sense like in the tarot of temperance, where we're and alchemized our energies and tempering our very souls to do this healing work of transformation and of joining Mother, Father, Earth into you, Mother, Father, God into you. That's the blending. And there's so many images of blending these two cups and blending these two hands. So a beautiful reading for you, Aries, and have a wonderful rest of this month, and see you in February. Bye-bye.